instantaneous death, like 300,000. And Harry Truman, is it Harry Truman? Yeah. Harry Truman is a fucking hero. Are you shitting me? Over 1 million people dead in Japan, and because our fucked up government, Truman, which it should be dead President's Day, and he is dead, thank God, dropped 2 big nukes on a country and killed all those people, and he's considered a hero. Does that make any sense to you? Walter World, and we are celebrating by flying the fucking flag high.
So happy should be dead President's
Day. Happy shits to all these garbage freaking presidents that should be dead.
That are dropping chemtrails on us and bombs on Iraq and breaking the back of this country, stole all our money.
Did 9/11 to
the 9/11, we're homeless, we have no civil rights.
Murdery bastards.
So should be dead President's Day is our new holiday, and we're celebrating it today.
Now make no mistake, CIA, because when you see this fucking video, you're gonna say, no, I'm not making no threats to no president, because I ain't stupid. But they ought to be all dead because they're a bunch of murderous bastards, just like you are.
Have a great spirit-filled day.
Jody, one of our weatherman pilots, will meet you up in that front lounge there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you heard all that. They're coming down to talk to me.
Yes.
Oh,
how you doing?
Good.
My name is Doug Fisher.
Jody Fisher.
Are you one of the pilots that does the weather model?
Yeah.
Sure. Now, can you be in a video of me? I'm doing a documentary about what you guys do. Can you just tell me what you do?
I can't be in a video until I get approved by somebody else.
Oh, you gotta get proven it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only here for like a couple hours. I actually came from working to do this place, but I'm passing through.
Okay.
And it intrigues me that you guys, what you do.
Flying through thunderstorms.
So is that what you do?
Yep.
So you fly an airplane that has chemical attachment things that
Yep. We use
drop?
silver iodide.
Silver iodide.
Yeah. And the reason we use it's inert, it's environmentally safe.
Right.
And the amount we're using over the area you use, you'll never find it in the background, you know.
Now,
but it burns, and when it burns into a crystal form. Mm-hmm. It looks just like an ice crystal. So when you put it in the cloud, the water says, hey, it's one of my own, and it attaches to it and freezes.
Okay, so it makes clouds basically.
No, it makes ice.
Oh, so it makes ice.
Yeah, the cloud already has to be there. The water has to be there.
Right.
So the ingredients have to be there, but sometimes the ingredients are there, and in the natural process, it doesn't multiply and get going, so then nothing comes out in the rain, the snow, whatever.
Right. So is there currently projects going on in the United States right now?
Yep. We have a project in North Dakota for rainfall enhancement and hail mitigation.
Really?
Minimizing the effects of hail. We have one in Calgary.
So you can stop hail, is what you're saying?
Minimize the effects.
Minimize the effects of hail.
Yeah.
Make it smaller.
Yeah.
But so can you cause it not to rain too?
No.
Yeah,
not my experience.
So,
The Chinese say they can. I don't know that they can.
Yeah, because the
Olympics.
Olympics, right? So you know about that.
Yeah.
They said they stopped the rain.
Yeah. Well,
So we haven't perfected that in the United States?
No.
Or you guys haven't?
Well, we haven't. I don't think anybody has. In the
Really?
world. The Chinese say they do, but scientifically, when they explain it, it doesn't make sense.
Right. So when you get your orders, you just fly where they tell you to fly, right?
For the most part. I mean, when we're working, we're on a contract with somebody, a state government, a state entity, a foreign government,
Right.
or a water district, that has hired us. So we have an area that we can only fly in.
Right.
So we go to that area,
Whatever
our
your
project area is.
right. And so you get contracts from the United States government, right?
Nope.
Oh, you don't.
Nope.
But other governments, other countries.
Yeah, like counties, like in North Dakota, there are 4 counties that get together, vote on it, levy their taxes, and then the state, through the state of North Dakota, they also get a little bit of funding. I think it's like 10%.
Really?
And then that's it. Then they pay for it themselves.
So the state government pays for it.
The counties pay for it by voting on it and levying mills. To
Really?
get taxes, yeah. There.
Wow.
Now, some places, a water district, they'll take I don't know where their money comes from exactly, but like a watershed area.
Right.
And they'll take probably taxes as well, and they'll set it up, vote on it, yep, we're gonna do this project.
So
Some
the-
places are power companies, like hydro water companies, they'll pay for it themselves.
Right.
And Calgary, an insurance company pays for it.
So I saw the thing out there. You have the lime ones too?
Yep.
That one out there that I saw in the parking lot.
Yep, that's for snowpack in the mountains.
Really?
Set it up in the mountain where you get the upslope wind.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they'll blow the silver iodide.
Yeah.
I saw a thing, Shasta County, California. Mount Shasta. I'm not sure, but it's in California.
Yep.
Right below Mount Shasta, you ever hear about that? There was a big thing about it, that the residents were saying, hey, what are you people doing? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's through you guys or
No, that we're in Shasta.
that part.
Where the city is that near? Or be the
Redding, California.
That's north, right?
Northern California.
We're not up there. We're in.
So there's other
We got
things?
contracted in Sacramento.
Oh, you did?
Down there but that's for snowpack up near Tahoe.
Right, to make it snow more, get more snowpack,
Yeah,
right?
so that their watersheds and their water levels will fill up.
Yeah. So silver iodide, that's what you guys use? That's the
Yeah.
only thing you guys use?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Let's say we were doing geoengineering because we wanted to make the weather a little bit better.
There will be monsoon failures during that period, there'll be huge hurricanes. The global studies indicate there will be some impact on precipitation patterns.
Might involve large-scale regional agricultural disruption lasting a number of years.
Potentially 2 billion people could have their food disrupted by such interventions.
That the aerosols can, at least in these model simulations or indicated by these simulations, can offset most climate change in most places most of the time for both precipitation and runoff. But it's likely to cause some damage in some places.
When I grow up, I want to be either an artist or a teacher. I want to grow up in a world where there's lots of nature. I love nature.
How can I look my children in the eyes and not try to shed the light on this issue, knowing every breath they take is laden with these metals? I have been forced to conclude that there is no greater or no more immediate threat to anything that lives and breathes than the global geoengineering programs short of nuclear catastrophe.
Geoengineering is defined as the artificial modification of the Earth's climate. Geoengineers are proposing spraying 10 to 20 million tons of toxic aluminum and other substances into our sky for the stated goal of cooling our planet.
So let me distinguish these two different kinds of geoengineering as clearly as I can. So the first one is we call solar radiation management, and that's the idea that you could put mostly reflective particles or other means to make the Earth whiter, effectively to increase the Earth's reflectivity, reducing the amount of heat that's absorbed by the sun, and therefore exerting some overall cooling tendency on the Earth.
I think, though the initial results of climate models indicate that reflection of sunlight away from the Earth can offset most climate change in most places most of the time. But it will damage some places.
We've mostly thought about sulfur, and nevertheless, there might be some good reasons to think about aluminum. It turns out, first of all, there's been a lot of work on the environmental consequences of aluminum in the stratosphere. There's a bunch of papers going back to the 70s that look at the radiative and ozone-destroying properties of aluminum in the stratosphere, and those make you think it might be useful. Do this in just a jet in a very simple way. Make high-quality alumina particles just by spraying aluminum vapor out, which oxidizes. So it's certainly, in principle, possible to do that.
Since we released What in the World Are They Spraying, hundreds of people from around the world have began taking rain tests. What they're finding is what many are calling the chemtrail geoengineering footprint of aluminum, barium, and strontium.
We're finding this well-thought footprint internationally, all over the world, wherever they take samples and get a chemical analysis of rain and snow water. This is quite common. Wherever you see the jet chemtrails go over, you're going to get aluminum, barium, strontium coming down on you.
Why would we not believe it's happening when what we see in the sky matches exactly the expressed goal of numerous geoengineering patents, about 160 or more? Why would we not believe this is happening when every element showing up in the rain tests are the primary elements named in those geoengineering patents? Why would we not believe this is happening when we have escalating levels in very short time frames, as short as 5 years? We see rain levels of aluminum, for example, escalating as much as 50,000%. California air quality studies do not show these metals migrating from China. And it's of recent origin, so this bombardment of heavy metals that's raining down on us is coming from somewhere. Why would we not believe geoengineering is occurring when the weather patterns are so altered here in exactly the manner stated by geoengineers and reports on the consequences for geoengineering, which are diminished rainfall, which are increased ozone destruction? We have a massive ozone hole in the northern hemisphere now.
Should aluminum be in the soil in the rain? And yes, it should be in the soil. It's naturally there. Always was there. And should it be in the rain? Well, absolutely not. But the standard reply has been, your samples are contaminated. But since we are getting samples now that show zero aluminum, and we're getting lots of barium and strontium and zero aluminum, so that just proves that if there was dirt in our samples of some sort, dust blown up from the ground, we should get some aluminum in some detectable quantity.
The primary ingredients in geoengineering are specifically the oxides of metals, including aluminum oxide. This is devastating to plants, totally devastating. The trees are dying. Why? Approximately 2 years ago, I rode in the back, and you can ride in the back of my place for miles. You can go all the way through the woods, creeks and everything, and it was, I say was, gorgeous. And the day before yesterday, I took a ride, and I rode in the back, and what I found was total devastation.
As I pointed out before, Michael, we're seeing, as in this example here, very hardy native plants completely flash out dead. That looks like it's been hit with some kind of a chemical. And we've only seen this in the last couple of years. And there's another one there, back over there. We're seeing mature madrone trees, which are 70, 80 feet high, flash out dead, just like this. USDA refuses to investigate it.
The pH typically around here should be about 5.6. Well, since the contrailing got heavy, I watched the pH here in these forests, well, go up, I guess would be the word. From 5.6, it went about 20 times more alkaline.